the library being in the middle of the college is very welcoming in a way. I know it's always open. I like that there's a place for you to study where it's quiet, but there's also a place for you to just like sit with friends and you can play games if you really wanted to, or just like walk around the library and look for books that look cool. I never thought about like the different kinds of books and magazines that are available. I think it was really interesting that I grew up with a fashion background. My family works in fashion, so I do know a lot of like the fashion magazines, but I didn't realize how many other magazines outside of like fashion or like modeling or all of those kind of stuff that are available, or like even the book.
It's better than, it's better than Pinterest, it's better than the internet, because there's like this spontaneity and kind of magic when you stumble upon those random books that are right next to the ones that you were originally looking for. So that's why I really like just being in the physical space. Yeah.
I think libraries in general are really special places in general that where we have agreed that information should be available to us, and it's a space for gathering and community and sharing. And I think that's extremely valuable.
Sometimes people are just listening and absorbing. Sometimes people are actively asking questions. And of course, particularly, in an art school, there's this sort of underlying creativity that can lead anywhere. So like maybe if this was at a different college, it might be more structured. Like I need to know about these history topics and what the resources are. Whereas the art students in all the different categories, can always sort of divert sideways and ask questions. So, what starts out as a question for transportation design or environmental design can sort of, segue into art of any kind, or ideas of any kind, philosophies of any kind, and circle back and intersect.
At the library, all the different sections, and it really kind of widens your mind onto what different things can be. And I think for an artist, you have to have an expansive mind. It's not, you could be a painter, and you have to look at paintings, but looking at other stuff certainly helps a lot.
I think just meeting new people here to talk about books, and then finding books for myself that kind of brought new ideas to me that I never thought I would run into if it wasn't for having like physical materials in front of me.
I always, kind of just love coming to the library because I get to see such familiar faces here. My students are always walking around. Some of them are working, at the front desk. The familiarity of this place is like really nice and warm. It's the only place on campus that has like, a very warm and inviting atmosphere, in my opinion. Everything else is industrial, but here it feels very, comfortable. So.